Hello again, it's Joey John Maguire. Once again, I'm in my favourite watering hole, which is Witherspoon's pub. It's the Wibberstown Inn, and that is in Wimbledon. That's South London, United Kingdom. Watching television last night, and there was a programme on about the Piper Alpha oil rig, a disaster. I believe in the late 80s, and watched it. Very sad, very sad, and was inspired in the early hours of this morning to write a poem for the dead and also the survivors. So this is my latest poem. It's called Day One, and it's especially for those who were there that night on the Piper Alpha. Day one. It had started as a normal day, a day like any other day, no prior knowledge given, and who could have predicted what would be? Certainly not me, nor anyone else that I knew amongst those who were there. But let's face it, had we known what was coming, had we known of the horror, none of us would have dared to have searched for the better life offered by the North Sea. We were blinded, though, by the carrot, a promise of a bulging wallet and the happiness it would bring. As if out of nowhere, almost scheduled, tragedy struck, and amidst the malaise, the future became irrelevant, paled into insignificance. All my plans hit file 13 as my body and mind sunk to feel the full force of fear, and I was not alone. I gulped at the air that was no longer fit for human consumption, as the oil and gas burned with a fury I'd never before witnessed. My flesh was melting off my bones, and I felt the stinging smart of burn make the decision for me to jump for my life, down, 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 away from the growling platform, my ears ringing with explosions, and I could not get far enough away. Splash! I broke the surface of the waiting, cruel sea. I sank deep, and my lungs almost burst as I grappled to survive, only to be burned again. The rig above me morphed into a grill, death by fire or drowning. I chose the latter, treading water, floating, resigning to my fate. Time passed without me knowing, as I drifted with the nightmare. Hope was a distant light that promised another dawn, and if I made it, though I did not know it then, I would embark on day one, the very first day of my new life, a life without Piper Alpha, without my lost comrades, but hand in hand with a memory that will never be erased. It had all started as a normal day, a day like any other day, but on that day I became a man, humbled by the force of nature, and made eternal friends of those who were with me, those who died, and those lucky enough to survive. And like I said, especially in memory of those who died.